Check everybody. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Welcome to the program. Welcome everybody. Today is May 2nd. In the year 2023, high fashion on display at the Met Opera. The Met Gala, excuse me. The Met Gala, big day in fashion. We get to see what very, very wealthy humans are wearing. Very rich and famous humans dress differently. Much differently. What are you wearing to the Met Gala? Oh, you weren't invited. Oh, you didn't have $50,000 to get a seat? Too bad. Too bad. Welcome everybody. Marcus Conte reporting. Good morning. Good morning to you. If I could read your mind, girl, what a tale my thoughts would tell. Just like an old-time movie, from thoughts from a wishing well. That's right. Who's that song? That song is by, what's his name? Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot? Is that his name? Gordon Lightfoot dead at the tender age of 84. Gordon Lightfoot, the great folk artist, reporting dead. Thank you, Thomas Robinson, for bringing that to my attention. So welcome everybody. Today is we're going to talk about the Met Gala. Met Gala. I have seen the Met Gala from the inside and a couple of times from the outside on the street. And it's fascinating. You know, it definitely attracts the real crowd, the real tried and true in Hollywood. We get to see first of all, we get to see who's famous, because I don't really pay attention to it anymore. Hollywood and movies and shit can't really hold my attention anymore as much as it used to. And I don't know, maybe that's age, maybe that's just the content, the reality of the quality of what's being put out there. I don't know the difference. All I know is it's not grabbing my attention. Neither is really contemporary music. With some exceptions, there's, a couple of people that I like, couple of artists that I like. But for the most part, it seems pretty dead. But so we'll look at, but that's culture. But nonetheless, the stars of today, the celebrities, the people that put a twinkle in your eye on the screen, and when they sing into the microphone, they make you excited, right? All these people, and not necessarily the famous, but a lot of rich people show up at the Met Opera. They sit down. It's a French service, 2 waiter per table, sit-down dinner, and full first course, main course, wine service throughout, open bars. So that's essentially how the Met Gala works. I've worked on it from twice in catering from the other side of it, and have seen it. I didn't necessarily see the red carpet when you're working. You're not looking at the red carpet. You're looking at the service. You're inside. And once the people walk across the red carpet, they then enter an area at the Metropolitan Museum of Art where there's a cocktail area set up. A couple of hundred people, 400 people are invited. Average seat is, I heard now it's like $40,000 or $50,000 per seat, per table, per dish, whatever, per plate, as they call it. And they make their way into the cocktail area and then into the main dining room, and they're all seated together. It's a real party. Everybody that's invited sits at these 10 top and 12 top round tables, all so elegantly, put together. And sometimes there's entertainment. There's always a lot of talk. But I think they give the entertainment mostly a break. I think sometimes it's big entertainment and it's not advertised. Somebody will get up and sing or some shit like that. But it is a bellwether. The Met Gala is a bellwether on Earth. Here in America, mostly, stemming out of New York. What do humans feel it necessary to cover themselves with? Right? What's your fashion? I wear the same shit every day. I don't know about you, right? I'm an average Joe, right? I don't have $1 million. I don't have Gucci wanting to dress me to walk around, and pay 50 grand for me to go to a party. Instead, so that's regular people. I guess the parallel I wanna draw is as we look to the rich and the famous, without envy or without just with curiosity. Why do these humans get to dress a certain way, and all the rest of us get to dress in the same shit every day? Are they guiding human evolution in terms of their clothing selection, or are they de-evolving us into less advanced people? Shouldn't we all just be wearing the same thing? Isn't that equality? How dare you wear a $50,000 getup by Gucci with things that can only be worn really once before they're put back into the closet, right? Shouldn't we all just be wearing a uniform in today's world of conformity and do as you're told and being forced into, medical procedures? Well, we're being forced into medical procedures. The people over at walking the red carpet at the Met fucking Gala are wearing $50,000 garbs or more. So don't get excited about it like I just did. And we'll have a look at that, and we'll see if it matters. Does it make you more of a person to have walked the carpet at the Met Gala, and everybody wants to take your stupid picture, clamoring to get your picture taken? I don't know. We'll find out. So here's a character. I don't even know his name, but it does beg the question: are we evolving or de-evolving? This guy is a young man. Definitely a man. Looks like he's got a package, right? Could we call him a man? He's got, looks like a man, right? He's got male features, got a package under his bikini and man muscles and man arms. But in a sense, a little bit of a feminine twang to it. Twang, twang, twang. Paint yourself silver, put on your bikini underwear and your bulge and walk the red carpet. Well, it was a lot of images. We're going to look at a lot of imagery coming out of New York last night for the Met Gala. It's all in. The party's over. And we'll have a look. We'll have a look as the little people, we're the little people looking into the fabulous and seeing how the rich and the fabulous are living their lives while the rest of us are all suffering. We're not suffering. You're suffering if you want to suffer. I would say a lot of people at the Met Gala are definitely suffering. They're suffering for attention. They need that attention. If nobody looks at me, I won't get the next gig. That sort of thing. So my name is Marcus Conte. I'll report on anything, really. And Met Gala, fascinating event. A lot of people don't know what it is or where it is or why it is. But it's technically, fashion's #1 day. Right? All the fashion designers come together to pick a celebrity to dress and then put their stuff forward. And, it says something. I mean, human fashion matters. What people wear is some sort of indicator as to where people are, evolutionarily, not in general. And you get to see the spectrum of dress. So that's we'll take a look at that stuff. Marcus Conte, every morning 9 a.m. If you like these types of stories that are human exploration, to explore the humanness of us. Every morning at 9 a.m. I'm here every morning 9 a.m. Eastern time, and Monday through Friday, not the weekend. God help you if you work on Saturday and Sunday. I do, but I do different things. I work differently on the weekend. And every Tuesday evening, tonight, is a Dharma gathering. And you don't have to be a Dharma to gather. You just have to have a curiosity about your own nature. And, and if you don't have 50 grand to go to the Met Gala, you can certainly use your own sense of well-being to enhance your life and your experience and your self-worth without needing, a $4,000 pair of high-heel shoes or something like that. Right? Although shoes are cool, you can hang them on your wall. You can fucking nail them to the. I don't know. What would you do with $5,000 shoes after you wore them the one time? What would you do? Paint them and use them again? Give them away? I don't know. So let's start here. Gordon Lightfoot. Oh my God, Gordon Lightfoot. If you could, we can't play music on YouTube anymore because they'll strike the channel and say that you played their mind, you played their music without their permission. Fuck you. We're taking down your video. That's the state of YouTube right now. You can't even touch it. So here's Gordon Lightfoot. He's a Canadian folk rocker. Is rock and roll dying? Is this the death of rock and roll and folk, and it's all gone and it's going to go away? And it was just a blip on the screen. It evolves. Right? Music evolves. You can't say that jazz didn't have elements of the music before it, which was big band. And you can't argue that improvisational jazz didn't affect rock and roll. And you can't say that, that rock and roll didn't affect fucking the 80s and so on and so forth, or pop music today. It all lives on. As long as it has influenced people, it lives on. Maybe not in the same form. And who would want it to? Who wants to see a 84-year-old guy playing his first guitar still? Can't even get a new guitar because he's so addicted to the sound of that one. That's what it is, though. I love my guitar. It sounds the way I want it to sound. I know it's got a hole in it. I'm going to play it anyway. So, Gordon Lightfoot, if you could read my mind, girl, what a tale my thoughts would tell. That's one of his songs. It's the only one I know. It's a song about inarticulateness. So Gordon Lightfoot dead, Rip Gordon, and a good life. We're talking about him, 84 years old, lived a long life. No complaints. I hope he wasn't complaining. So also in today, history and current events, the Hollywood. You remember Hollywood? Remember Hollywood, the Jews in California that made movies and cornered the market on it in movie making and TV and television. Remember when Hollywood controlled what we saw and what we thought and what we watched and talked about and our date movies and such? Well, does Hollywood really have that kind of juice anymore? I don't know. I don't think so. If you call, what about Netflix? What about Amazon? What about all these independent people coming out there, making their own shit, making their own art? Do we really need Hollywood anymore? Well, Hollywood thinks they need Hollywood. Thousands of Hollywood writers strike for first time. Now they have these agency agreements, these union agreements with certain creators in Hollywood. And, for example, the Writers Guild, the Writers Guild, WGA, Writers Guild of America, announced that its 11,500 screenwriter members in California, New York, and other cities will refuse to work after the union and studios failed to agree on a new 3-year contract after their current one expired just after midnight. So how does that affect what we watch? Jimmy Fallon, The Tonight Show, gone. Stephen Colbert, gone. Jimmy Kimmel Live, gone. Seth Meyers, gone. All shut down. No TV for you. No TV for you because of the Hollywood strike. So, board of directors at WGA voted unanimously to call for Hollywood's first strike in 15 years, claimed that the leading companies have made it difficult for writers to hold down a steady job. Holy shit, Hollywood ripping off the writers. Gee, that's not unusual. Getting ripped off in the arts. Yeah, write for us, and you work fucking 80 hours a week for something you can make triple at Starbucks for a couple hours. But anyway, here they are, the Writers Guild. What about OpenAI? OpenAI can write, and it doesn't need to go on strike. But anyway, so maybe this is the end of these people. They definitely got a stranglehold. I don't know who any of these people are. I guess they're writing your material. I don't know. Why do you need people to write your material? Don't you trust your own mind? Jimmy Kimmel and the rest of you guys, Seth Connor, fucking whoever you are, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyer. Don't you have a mind of your own? Why do you need a screenwriter? Why do you need somebody to write your shit? Nobody's writing my shit. Not even OpenAI, man. Fuck that shit, man. I write my own shit. And I don't write anything down. I don't even have a pen or paper. There's nothing written down. I don't write anything down. I look at the news, I read the news, I talk. And maybe that's how TV should be. It should be from the heart. From the heart. Coming from the inner heart. But I know you can't control that. You can't control someone's heart, Hollywood. You have to tell them what they need to say and how to say it. And it might be a scary idea to actually have them say what is on their effing mind. Could you imagine if these guys right here, Fallon, Colbert, and Kimmel and Myers, these guys, the really important guys, if these guys actually spoke their own mind? Wow, what a world we would live in, right? They didn't have Hollywood hacks writing their shit for them, right? Nobody's writing their shit for them. Is that how it works? Do the guys like this really have their materials written? Because I don't know. I don't know. I certainly don't, and certainly don't want it, man. I don't want anybody writing my shit. I don't want get out of my shit, man. This is my shit. So kudos Hollywood. I don't know. Go after your money, man. Sorry. You cut those deals. You cut those deals with the Jews in Hollywood. And look, they shut you down, man. No. We have a contract. Says Hirschbaum and the rest of the Jews in Hollywood suing. So let's have a look. The Met, as I said, Met Gala. Met Gala is at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's on Fifth Avenue. Beautiful, lovely, amazing fucking museum. And all the good stuff is in there. You got Rodin in there, tons and tons of old art. The Egyptian pyramids that was stolen from Egypt are there, and all the other art that has been stolen from all over the world. And when wars break out, the Americans go over there and negotiate to save the art, but really they buy it. Rich guys like, fucking Rubin, the Rubin Museum in New York, they go over there. They take all their Wall Street money and they buy up fucking shit from the Tibetan monasteries, all religious artifacts. I say, you gotta sell it, things that were no one in their right mind inside of that would have sold these old Tonkas. But in times of war and times of economic collapse, all of these artifacts become available. And so is the Met Museum. I mean, it's a bit of a negative view of museums, but that's what museums are. Museums are a collection of stuff that somebody collected. It's a guy or a group of people who put their art together and then try to call it a museum and then try to jack the price of it and the value of the items in there up, essentially. Right? So, but that's what museums are. And every year, the Met does a fundraiser, and it's the biggest, I guess, the biggest draw in all of fashion, really. So let's look at some of the imagery coming out. 2023, CBS reporting. This is what the Met Opera, the Met. I keep saying Met Opera. The Met Opera is a different house. The Met Opera is in Lincoln Center. The Met Museum is on Fifth Avenue. So let's look. Yeah, there's some music playing behind these things. I'm not going to play that music. I'll just talk over it. But here we go. Oh, how sexy. She's sexy. Something, Dorje cat. She looks like a cat. Very interesting. And Jared Leto, the cat. It was in tribute to some, I guess, fashion designer or something, somebody who's cat friendly. So a lot of cat themes going on. Ice Spice, you remember her? So there's the imagery, very sexy, very, I guess, normal. Very beautiful, right? Is she beautiful? Am I allowed to say she's beautiful? And this guy put on his grandma's costume. Grandma dressed me. I love it. I love my red coat. Kick Palmer. I'm not going to get into who these people are, mostly because I don't know who they are and don't really care. Oh, I know who she is. That's Brittany. That's the 7-foot basketball player who should be in a jail in Russia for smoking weed. And she got sprung. Kyle Jenner. I don't know who these people are. Bella Ramsey. Sounds familiar. The kid actor, I guess. Jenna Ortega. Very dark. Very dark. Oh. You got the big black women. That's pretty. This is Cardi B. That's very elegant. Very Janella Monáe. I want you to look at my fat body. I would like you to look and study my fat body. Fatness on display. Fatness. It's a sign of unhealthy. So again, the red carpet. Here's some more images, stills. Here's Rihanna, the great singer, Rihanna. Pregnant. She's allowed to be fat for the sake of the kid for a while. And here's ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. I don't know. There's Serena Williams, the great great tennis player. She doesn't look very elegant. This is a miss. It's a miss. You're exploiting the the men are interesting. They usually very rarely evolve out of tuxedos, but here we see the tuxedos starting to evolve a little bit. Nice shiny shoes. He's wearing gloves to the event. He looks like he's got like 3 or 4 ties on. A lot of neck activity. And fashionable. This guy is a little. Oh, I don't know. I guess that's fun. That's a fun wear. Who made his shit? Christian Louboutin are the shoes, and Chanel suit. Chanel suit by Chanel. He's got a Jewish. Looks like a Jewish star on his neck. He's a Jew. That's Ben Platt, the Jew. He's got Jew fashion. Pusha T. That's cool. I like that tuxedo. I think I would wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that running. I would wear that to my 5K race. Both. Not the shoes, obviously, because you can't run with shoes. That, but definitely, it looks like he's got a little bit of a flower wire here. He might be recording. It looks like a recording device. His flower. I wonder if he's filming and recording. That'd be a great idea. Go in and record the whole 4 hours, audio and visual. Just go around talking to people and then put that shit out there. I don't like that suit. It looks too, I don't know, it's fucking polyester or something. I don't like it. Oh, here's Patrick Moyhomes, the great football player, and his beautiful wife. Very beautiful wife, very good football player. He won the Super Bowl this year. He's the man. There's the New England Patriots. No socks. Interesting shoes. He's fucking hungry, man. The football players, when do we eat? The football players saying, when do we eat, man? When do we eat? That's it. And they are like that. I remember serving one time. I served some big football player for the Giants. I forgot his name. But anyway, he was the quarterback for the New York Giants, and I got his table, and I served him at it was at the Met, not the Met, whatever, but he kept asking for more. I was like, hey man, you want some more beef? He's like, yeah man. So I loaded him up. These guys are fucking hungry, man. You don't get enough food at the Met Gala. They don't feed you enough. You could get seconds, but you'll wait. And then they won't pile it on. If you're hungry, you better eat before you go to this event. Eat first and then go to the event. Most of the people do that, and then they don't fucking eat anything. They don't touch anything. They just look at it. So yeah, very puffy dresses. Seems straightforward, nothing outrageous. It seems like a spin of everything we've seen in fashion over the years. Very, very mundane tuxedo. Big, elegant gowns that drag 7 feet and 10 feet behind you. Why would you want to drag your dress 7 feet behind you? What's the statement there? What's the statement? This guy jumped over the fence. So this is ASAP Rocky jumped the fence. Security guards wanted to get him and said, who are you? And it turns out that he's a famous guy, so he can keep going. He can keep going. He's famous. That is not very elegant at all. You look like you're going skiing, bro. You look like you're hitting the ski slopes or the fucking walking the streets of Amsterdam by yourself. Olivia Rodrigo. Very elegant. I like that. Stephanie Huzu. That's pretty. She's got a tie on, half a tie. Women wearing ties. The evolution. Cardi B, I like this. I don't know. It just looks like a big. It looks like a big flower. Very nice. Very, very well done. Her hair color. This woman knows what she's looking at. Right? She knows how to dress. She knows how to dress for her style, and very elegant. The grayish, whitish hair, and I like that big black flower. Who's this moron? Yeah, cover my face, man. The hair is gonna cover your face. Do you mind? No, I don't want to see anybody anyway. Look how many rings he has on, or she. I don't know what it is. And this guy was cool. Jared Leto dressed like the cat. He dressed like a cat. Beautiful image. There's another one. There's a better image in the video. And here's a dude. Jeremy Pope wore a robe that salutes the guy. It's a giant fucking robe for the guy who I don't know who they're celebrating. I don't know fucking who it is. I don't care. Alexandra Daddario. Yo. Here's the Kardashians that I don't really pay attention to. I think they're ridiculous people. Stella McCarthy. Is this Paul McCartney's kid? I don't know. Let's show off. This is interesting fashion right here. Let's cover everything with a dress, but let's just show the upper part, the inner part of the crotch, and maybe 6 inches of hip, and some ass, I guess, if you're looking at it from the back. That's sexy, right? Is that sexy? Or is it almost, it seems like to be a element of unhumanness to it. Almost like machinish. How come they don't integrate computers into their clothing, right? Have like flashing lights and things that blink. Pedro Pascal wearing the shorts that his grandma made for him. He's supporting red velvet. Red velvet and velour. I like the shoes. I like the shoes. I like the boldness of wearing shorts to a big event like that. And I don't know. It misses on a couple of. There's a couple of misses there. I don't know what it is about it. It's just kind of. He looks a little underdressed, or more Halloweenish. Doesn't look elegant. Here's a black flower, a black and purple flower for you. Mary J. Blige. She's packing some beef. And it's very elegant. So are we de-evolving? Are we moving forward? It's Mark Jacob. Is it Mark Jacobs? Mark Jacobs, I met this fellow a couple of times. He's an interesting, very interesting character. He's there with Paris Hilton. Notice how short he is. He's very short. He's a very short guy. You look down when you meet him, you're like, oh shit, you're a short guy. It's like 5'2". And you notice he's wearing heels, and he's standing next to Paris Hilton, and Paris Hilton is down one step. That was clever to do that. Come in, Mark. Take a picture with me. So, evolving or de-evolving? What are we doing? I don't know. Alton Mason looks like a man. Got a full beard. We can call him a man, but he's wearing extremely feminish type of clothing. Is he just wearing what the designers throw at him in Karl Lagerfeld? Hey, look, man, if you want to pay my way into the Met Opera, the Met Gala, you want to pay my ticket price, $50,000, and dress me in a fucking white wedding dress, I'll do it. I will do it. I can't really say that Alton Mason is dressing like this voluntarily, because there's a lot of shenanigans in this kind of work. Put on the dress, man. But I'm not a female. I'm not trying to attract men either. Why do I gotta wear a dress? Well, it's controversial, you idiot. Put the dress on. We just paid you $50,000 to sit down at a table. Some poor black ass getting stuck wearing the white fucking dress. Jennifer Lopez, still sexy in the 50s, pushing it. Miranda Kerr, pretty. Devon Uki. She's sexy. She's a good-looking girl. Good-looking gal. But the clothing, and there you go. There we go. Someone's got to make the Martian-like statement. This is Janelle Monáe. Showing off her fatness under her I guess, like, this is sort of like the cone. You ever see those cones you put on a dog's head when they get injured and they want to chew on their own leg or something, and you put this over their neck so they can't reach their leg? It kind of looks like that, right? You wear this and you can't touch yourself. Right? Keep your hands off your body. This will be rough once you get inside. You can't sit down at a table with this. You got to take this shit off. You got to take it off, and then you got to have a backup. You got to have like maybe a jacket and a pair of snap-on pants. You can't walk around wearing this shit while you're having dinner, right? With no clothes on. Even she will feel embarrassed. Who's this? It's very, very interesting. Very, very white. She's very white. She's representing white people. and she's representing blacks. Ung Miami. I don't know who these people are. I don't know. I don't know who these guys are, but Bad Bunny, I think there's one's a top and one's a bottom, I think. You pick one top or bottom, I don't know. Sabrina, who these people are. Very, very common suit. I don't like that. I think, listen, man, you're going to show up, fucking get the can of spray paint out if you got no ideas of your own, right? Just write like "fuck you" on it or something, or bite me, right? You got black tie, black buttons, black pants. It's wide open to black spray paint. Break out the black spray paint and spray something on this motherfucker so that you can make a statement. You too, same deal. All right, get the black spray paint. You white spray paint. Hey, black man, Sean Diddy. He looks like he's warm and comfortable, right? He's got gloves. It was cold out last night, 50 degrees. He's got his goose down, fucking overthrow. Throw it over me, please. And the Kendall Jenner, these are attention whores, people that's all they do. That's all they do is they go to these parties and they're attention whores. And what is their claim to fame? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what any of these people do. Kim Kardashian, what is she, an actor or a fucking movie star? I don't know. Kyle Jenner, I don't know. Bella Ramsey, I'm not going to comment. She's a kid. I don't know what she's in or anything. This is Michelle Yeoh. She won an Academy Award. Let's give her a round of applause. For Everything All the Time, Everywhere, that very, very interesting movie. She played the lead role. Pete, and it goes on and on and on and on. On and on. Oh, Flower Child. Ella Fanning. Some of these people can sing and dance, I imagine. And some of them are even actors. But I don't know. Nobody resonates with me. Whereas, like, I don't know. Maybe if it was, the 80s, you'd have the, Guns N' Roses show up or something. Where's the rock stars? Where's fucking Metallica? Where's these guys are like, where's Gene Simmons from Kiss? Where's Donald Trump? Where's fucking Donald Trump, man? Donald Trump, get your ass out there, man. You're not too big for this. Christina Ricci. If you show up to this event, you're cool. You're very cool. Right? This is the event where rich people say, "Oh, well, he showed up and he looked cool." Right? Be Donald Trump and invite like get the most hooker-looking woman you can find. Not Melania doesn't want to go to this with you. Get Donald Trump. You get a super hooker, some super white-looking cowboy hat, cowboy pants wearing chick, right? Huge, and I mean big breasts, right? And that's your date, right? You don't have to touch her. You don't have to, say anything to her. Just have her there as arm candy, and let the controversies be, right? That's how you get famous today. You dress ridiculous and you walk across the carpet. Billie Eilish, whose music is unlistenable in my view. Lily Collins. Carl, that's the guy's name that they're celebrating. Leah Michelle. That's really all we got today. Let's watch this little motion, pictures in motion. I'm going to shut the audio off because, again, there's strikes involved. So here's what the humans look like when they're moving. They're not just snapshots anymore. And that lady needed help getting up the steps. That's Jared Leto. That's a great costume, man. Look at that cat. He really does. Whoever made that costume, there he is with his head off. He took his head off for the crowd. Here, you want to hold my head? Honey, hold my head. Can you hold the head for me while I take a picture? I don't know who that guy is. Some old smoker, some old cock smoker. Oh, there's his date. That looks painful. That looks like a painful costume. I don't know how the hell, what that is. Is it stuck on his body? It's got to be. It's got to be glued on and tied on. He's got his ass out. Pansy's got his ass out. All right. You want to see my ass? You want to take a picture of my ass? Go ahead. Go right ahead. You can see his ass crack. This fucking guy's crazy. Right. That's how you show up to the party with your ass out? Cover yourself, man. Cover your ass. Or don't wear anything. Why are you just covering the bulge? Why don't you just come out? If you're trying to show off your nakedness, why don't you complete the statement? Nobody ever walks the red carpet bare ass naked. Right? That would be shameful. Right? Nothing. Just nothing. No hair. Well, you can have hair, but no ornaments at all. Nothing man-made. Just your birthday suit, right? That would be good. I'm wearing the natural human attire. This is what humans really look like. So, oh, that's an interesting headset. This shit is straight up, man. My hair is straight up. Doing, 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 doing. Looks like a plant. Nah. No. Looks like she can get electrocuted. And it's also too struck by lightning. It looks like it's too hard to control. She's got her hands all over it. If you gotta hold it up with your hand. Now this is pathetic right here. This is Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes alive. She needs help getting up the steps. She could fucking run up those steps with you on her back while she's swinging her fucking tennis racket. Black. Colors, very black. Pair of dykes. They're lesbians. I'm sorry. They're lesbians. I like his suit. I like his suit. At least he did something with the tuxedo. I think black spray paint white spray paint in that case would be a better idea. And I mean that too. It's not. You could say a lot with a can of spray paint, motherfucker. Fashion, man, fashion. Oh, she's a flower child back from the 1968s. She has a very dark kind of look. Almost reminds me of I don't know who it is. Pete Davidson. Who are you? Pete Davidson is cool like a motherfucker. Look how cool Pete Davidson is. Huh? I want more rock stars. I want more people that represent more of, I guess, a world gone by. You know, where's Bruce Springsteen? How come Bruce didn't show up? How come there's a lot of celebrities that don't show up. Where's Tucker Carlson, man? What a time to make an entrance. Get in there, man. Get in there. Where's AOC? AOC, she was there last year. Where's AOC? I didn't see her this year. No AOC? She's not cool enough. I'm getting bored. Show me something different. Puff Daddy. Oh, look at it. Here's the very wealthy blacks are showing up. We have the right to be here too, man. We're black. Oh, this guy's got no back on his shirt. He's backless. Oh, they're both backless. You see how they're backless? They're back. Oh, honey, look how fabulous we are. Oh my God! You want to be the front tonight? You want to be the top or the bottom? Well, I don't know. We'll talk about that later, after I've had a few drinks. Oh, a tit popped out. I saw her tit, I think I saw a tit. Hey, Mike Bloomberg. There you go. See, that's how you do it, politicians. Mike fucking Bloomberg is the only real politician in the whole crowd. Holy smokes. So wow, that's all I got today. Let's see what we got on the stock market for the poor people that are still looking at it. While all the rich people are at the Met fucking Gala, the poor people are hoping their stock goes up a little bit. So here we go. NASDAQ is down 24. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 134. 4, and S&P 500 down 16. Wall Street still digesting the J.P. Morgan scramble to get First Republic, the failed bank, to get it for free, or a measly $12 billion when they got assets of $130 billion. They made $110 billion on the forced transaction. That's the big story on Wall Street. Way, way too big to fail. Way too big to fail. First Republic can't let it fail. No. We'll take that money and we'll throw it at J.P. Morgan, and we'll give it to them at a deep discount. And then someday J.P. Morgan will help us out. Maybe they'll come back and pay it back. I don't know, but let's look at the big board. Apple up 14 cents, Amazon up 80 cents, Google down 90 cents. We're still in the cents today. Microsoft, the leader on tech today, up $3.26. Tesla up $2.80. $2.80. That's a nice bump. And Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, the holy vaccine pushers, all up this morning, all up a little. And the war stocks, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, both down. That's okay, guys. Just relax. You'll get another war. We're gonna get another war for you. I know Ukraine isn't working out, as well as it once did, but we're not spending as much on Ukraine. But we'll just sit tight. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Boeing. We're going to get you another war very soon, and then the stock prices will go up again, and everybody will be happy. And Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, don't you worry, honey. Don't you worry. There is another vaccine coming down the pipe, because that's how you build your immunology, through injection. You don't hear anybody in the medical profession telling you to take care of yourself, your bad self. Instead, take the shot. All right? That's now ingrained in most people's heads. Oh yeah, I need my immunization. I'm immunocompromised, and my immunology is down. And can I have? I need the booster. I need a booster. I need to boost my immunology. Stupidity. Right? Take care of yourself. The sun is out. There's water to drink. There's good food to eat. There's exercise to be had. There's relaxation to engage. There is all those things that make you a happy, healthy person. So thank you, everybody in the chat. Jim Gerard is here. TJ, good morning, over there in England. Cassaville Camden, my brother from just north of Pennsylvania. Born Annoying is here as well. Vinny Martini, motherfucker, is here as well. Ooh, that got me in the throat. Weevil Girl, our trusted wrench. What's up, Weevil Girl? Macau Sly is here as well. And Thomas Robinson, good morning, Thomas Robinson. And everybody else who's lurking, thank you all for joining me. Who else is here? Vic Morrow. Welcome to the program, Vic Morrow. Andy Garcia, I've seen your name before. Fletch is here. Quinn Smith. I love you guys, man. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that you all come here and share your ideas and try to help me figure out, are we moving forward or are we moving backward? Are we evolved or de-evolved, or what the fuck is going on? Right? Anyway, man, fashion is definitely an indicator. It's one of them. Music is an indicator. Paintings are an indicator of human culture. You see quite a bit of celebration, I think, in the fashion right now. People are comfortable. They're like, yeah, no, there's nothing, no problem here. There's no depravity. There's no issue, man. It's good. It's all good. Right? Fashion is saying, no, we're good. We're going in the right direction as humans. Right? We're rich, and we're going to exploit our richness. Right? Fashion. Rex Conte reporting.